Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Just a bit of a review today on the 2025 Honda Fireblade. I've just tipped over 1,000 miles on the bike, so I just want to give you my thoughts and opinions on riding this bike for 1,000 miles. What's it like to live with? But first and foremost, sounds absolutely awesome. Right, we just had a little bit of a nightmare there. We've got camber here on the front. It's bloody clamp that's just broke. Oh, this bloody YouTube lark. Anyway, we digress. We're on this gorgeous bike, and I just wanted to give you my feedback really. Just tipped over 1,000 miles yesterday, done 1,081, you can see there, and I'll be honest, this is probably the most I've ridden a bike in any one period of time. So when did I buy it? April, May, June, July. I've had the bike 3 months, nearly 4 months actually, 3 and a bit months, and I've got a few bikes. I'm lucky enough to have a few bikes that I can jump on. And I find myself, when an opportunity comes to have a ride, go out on the Fireblade. So that, I don't know what that tells you about the bike, but like I say, every time I go out for a ride, I want to be jumping on this. It's a really exciting bike. Honestly, it's such an exciting bike to ride. And I know people have their own opinions on Honda bikes. Some say they're a bit numb, a bit boring, but I do enjoy riding Honda bikes. I do like Hondas. I do like other brands, and I would like an Aprilia RSV4 potentially. This potentially could get sold next year for an Aprilia, because it's another one of the bikes I want to tick off the list, and I just love the sound of that Aprilia. But today really it's not about Aprilia, it's about this new Honda Fireblade, how it feels like to ride on a daily basis. I mean, some might think, you know, a super bike like this is not very comfortable to ride, but I can say after 1,000 miles I think it's extremely comfortable. And what I find I do quite often is, in fact I'll just change it up there, I'll put it into mode 3, which is I would say more comfort. So I've adjusted the settings for mode 3 so the bike is a bit more relaxed and not as snatchy on the gears, and the suspension, the preload and the damping is just that little bit more comfortable, which is great for when you're just cruising along like this. But then when I want to have a little bit of fun, I just stick it into 2. Very rarely actually do I put it in 1 in track, because I find it a little bit too focused for the road. And bear in mind, I've not done any track days. It's something that's never really appealed, if I'm honest. But I think the more I get into sports bikes, the more I want to do a track day. And that's something that probably will happen hopefully this year, but I just don't fancy doing it on this. I've seen a lot of YouTubers doing track days on, you know, new £20,000 plus bikes and sliding them. Max Wrist, he's one. He's a YouTuber that I follow, American guy. You'll have all seen Max Wrist. And he sets these 30 grand Ducatis on track and just just writes them off pretty much. Well, he doesn't write them off, but you know, he just in fact, have a look on his recent vids, and he just slides this brand new Panigale, I think it is, he's got. And you just think, wow, now they've got more money than sense. Probably has, actually, because he's got a lot of followers. So I'm guessing his monetisation that he gets, it'll be a few grand a week, I would have thought. He'll be on a lot of money. He's got a lot of followers. And he'll probably pay for his bike. Not like us popers at mid-bike crisis. Although channel is growing, actually, so I really want to say thank you for all your support. If you're watching this now, it really does mean a lot. Make sure you hit the like button though. Don't just watch the video, hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed, give us a click on the subscribe. It's free, it don't cost now. It really helps the channel grow. But yeah, I've gone from nothing to just over 6,000 in a year, so I'm happy with that. And it pays a reasonable amount of money. We're not talking thousands of pounds a month, but definitely it's worth the time and effort, although it is a hobby, and if it was a full-time job I wouldn't be able to survive on the funds that I get from YouTube. But that's for another video, another day. I think I'm going to do a video on monetisation and what to expect, because some people, you know, that I've spoken to, they think you get thousands a month, and that ain't the case. But as content creators, we do it for love, really. You know, that's why I do this. I've got a passion for bikes, and and that's why I do it. You know, it's a hobby, passion for bikes, and I just love creating content. So, you know, hopefully most people that watch these vids as well will feel the same. They love the videos. So let's get back on to the Fireblade and what it's like. Well, it's extremely comfortable. Actually, let me just rewind that a little bit. I won't say it's extremely comfortable. It's comfortable. It's a comfortable bike to ride when you're toddling along at 30 mile an hour like this. And I've got it in the Mode 3, which has been optimised. It's comfortable, but on the flip side of that, it is a bike that wants to be ridden up in the higher rev range. You all know Hondas, and although this 25-year model has been revised and there's a little bit more lower gearing, I think, on the machine, and it's geared a little bit more torque low end. Personally, after having the 22-year model, I won't say there's a massive difference. It is noticeable, but don't be buying a 25-year model and thinking, you know, you're going to be wowed with low end torque, because it's not amazing. Still needs to be up there at 8,000 plus for it to really open up. So it is comfortable to use on a daily. Like I say, I would always pick this, I think, at the moment anyway, on a nice day, as opposed to my 954 or the S1000. But it's a bike that definitely wants to be ridden, and with any of these super bikes, you can't stretch its legs enough, really, until you're at, you know, the illegal speeds. That's the trouble. But I mean, that, you know, you could say that about any of the sports bikes. But this bike, in my experience, is a bit fruity, and it wants to be up there. So, you know, before you know it, you're doing speeds outside of the speed limit. So, like I said, is it a bike that you can live with? 100%. And it just gives a massive smile to my face. Every time I cock my leg over this bike, I just look down here and I think, oh God, it's just gorgeous. It's such an attractive bike. And it's one of them bikes where you get off, turn the engine off, walk away, and then look back and glance at the bike. So it's a real pretty thing. It really is a pretty bike. Is it too much for the road? Is it too much for me? Probably yes, on both counts. You know, it's a hell of a lot of bike for the roads up to speed limit, and as I've not taken this on track, you know, it'd be interesting to take it on track, because I really would like to stretch its legs and have a proper go, but as I've not done track, that's why I'm a little bit apprehensive about taking it, because I don't want to make a silly mistake and then slide this 23 grand bike down Cadwell Park. Talking of Cadwell Park, I was going to the BSB in August. I'm going to be down there on the 25th of August. So if you're down at Cadwell for the British Superbikes and you see me with, I'll be going with Bainsy and Oliver, my son, make sure you come and say hello. I'll take a few key rings with me, and we could have a chinwag about bikes. So let's talk about the ergonomics of the bike. Now, this 25-year model has had slight revisions to the foot pegs and the bars as well. So the clip-ons are raised about 15 millimeters, and so the foot pegs are dropped by about the same amount. It is noticeable compared to older models. That is definitely noticeable. So it's more comfortable. But I find myself still, right now, when I'm cruising along, I'll sit up a little bit just to take that weight off the wrists, just for a little break. And another little trick I like to do as well is when I'm tucked down and you know, a little bit of speed, I'll grip the tank slightly with my knees, and that just takes a little bit of strain off the forearm and the wrist. But the ergonomics are comfortable. It's a forward bike, it is a track bike, and if you're coming from a naked bike, you will think this is quite extreme, because I remember when I jumped off my CB1000 and jumped on the first blade, I remember thinking it was too much. I remember thinking, God, this is really aggressive forward. But after about a week or two of riding the bike, you just sink into it. It's a real comfy bike. So once you're in this position and tucked down, it's very comfortable to ride. But I'll say again, it's a bike really that does want to be ridden quickly, really. It's not a sit up and relax type of affair. It's a get tucked down and get past 8,000 RPM type of affair. But overall, you know, on a run, anything up to an hour, I'd say it's more than adequate. We're just having a ride up to Hornsey on the east coast in UK, going for an ice cream. So that's probably about a 45-minute journey for me and Emma, who was behind me on a 600RR. Right, we're just going to knock the mode down now to 2. So that's sport setting. So it just makes just tightens everything up a little bit. But this is where the bike starts singing at these sort of revs, about 8,000 RPM. And it just pulls the bike. It honestly, it's like night and day. So you're cruising along at normal speeds, and then when you want to open it up and have a little bit of fun, it's just like you've had a double espresso that's just kicked in. That's the only way I can describe it. This thing power wheel is in first and second, no problem at all. It really, really does. And I've got the wheelie control set on number 2, so the front wheel doesn't lift up too much. It lifts up enough just to give you a bit of a buzz, but not enough to do a loop-the-loop and scare the shit out of you. I find wheelie setting number 2, like the happy sweet spot. It comes up just a few inches, not a lot, but trust me, when you're tanking it and opening this up, power wheeling it in first, it feels like you're lifting the wheel up a lot more than what's really happening. But yeah, when you open it up, it just sounds awesome. It just sounds so good. Look at that for parking. Absolutely bang on. Anyway, what we're thinking to the Carpuride. Oh, look at that. It marks from my boot. Oh no, shit, it's got some more on. I'll have to get that off. That's not good. But it sounds wicked, that. Absolutely awesome. I do like the standard can. I think it looks great. But that just looks that little bit better. And you know me, I might swap and put the original can back on.
Right, I'm ready.
So what?
No, you
Hey, you're on me vid now. How you doing? Hey, have you seen the getting some good feedback? Yeah. I know. I've been like, with like, oh, shall we go, shall we not? Yeah. Is this your son? How are you doing? Hello, nice to meet you. You alright? Hello. I'm boiling. What do you think today? Do you like them? I know. I love one. I really would like one. I'd swap my car for to get one of these next year. No, I think they're great. You can get a bike in the back as well of these, can't you? Yeah. I'll speak to you when I come back. See you later. Oh, man. Oh, right. Take my lid off.
I was just saying to Emma, 10 quid. 2 ice creams and 2 cans of Coke. Do you think that's expensive? You said it was expensive as well.
Well, it is, but I think that's maybe just what things cost.
Is that the price of stuff now? Am I just out of touch because I thought that was expensive? 10 quid. I was just short of 10. What? I know it's Mr. Moo's. It's nice ice cream. But if I order 2 ice creams and 2 Cokes, in my head, it's a £5. But it's a £5? Yeah.
You're dreaming.
Why? 5 quid.
You can.
Couple of cans, 2 quid, and £1.50 for an ice cream. £5. But it's
£2.50 ice cream.
what?
£2 minimum for ice cream these days.
Yeah, more than that.
Yeah, no, that's just Mr. Moon.
It's Mr. Pooh. Dripping everywhere.
Can't beat a bit of milk.
Bit of milk.
This stuff.
It is nice. Anyway, I'm going to have this and then I'll show you around the bike and we'll just talk a little bit about the looks of the bike. We've done ergonomics and we've done daily riding. We'll do some aesthetics next. So I'm just going to eat this. That was a nice ice cream actually. I still don't say it was worth a tenner.
You're just tight.
I'm not tight, I just don't think it was worth 10 quid. Right, let's like them. Do like the old Harley. So what's changed on the new Fireblade? So the 25-year model, we've got these winglets. In a previous video I said that you're not really going to notice them on the road, and I think you've got to be doing some big speeds, but someone seemed to correct me and thought I was wrong, but I still stand by what I say there. You're not going to notice, and like I said before, having owned the 22 model and this, that's for track. That's for track. So you've got the winglets, you've got different graphics, they're slightly different to the previous year. What else? Pegs are lower by about 15-20 mil. The bars are a little bit higher as well. And we've got the Evotech tail tidy. Krapovic end can, that's not standard. It does have an Krapovic as standard, but I prefer the look of that. That's black carbon. But yeah, that's the 25-year model, which is pretty much the same, really, give or take, as the 22-year model that I had previously. Let's have a quick look around Emma's bike. In fact, I'm going to do a full review on this at some point. But yeah, that's the 25-year model 600RR.
They were going to watch you start it up if he was going to...
Right, do you want to start it? Right, come on, I'll show you what to do then. Right, so, press that button there. Yeah, press that. Yeah, come on. And then it wants to press the start button. So press that there. Keep your finger on it until it starts. Keep your finger on it. And then that's it. And then give it a little rev. You take your finger off now. Not a lot, just like that. What do you think to that? There you go. Future biker there. You like it? Do you want to have a quick rev?
No, I'm scared of that.
Are you scared? Do you want to go? How are you doing?
Got a great place for you to review. I went there yesterday.
Well, go on then, yeah. Let me have a... Let's turn that off.
It's called the Old George Inn, and it's got a cafe next to it called Wheels, and I have a bike night on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's out near Snaith. You've got to come off at junction 36 on the 62, and it's last week they had 200 bikes there.
Oh, really?
It's got like a camping area and all that, and also I've been going to the one out at Bridlington as well.
Oh, right.
Industrial estate where the
Okay, I went there the other week, Hall Brothers.
well, that's it.
Yeah.
I was there Thursday.
Yeah.
I was there on Thursday.
Yeah. I think they'd run out of food and stuff when we went. I think it was the first night.
I've been a couple of times. It was alright.
Yeah.
Plenty there on Thursday,
Yeah. Yeah.
I still want to do your review on.
Did you watch the video? I think you was in it a little bit on in one of them.
Was I?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Last time I was up here, yeah.
I've been on one. I just had to sign in the autograph. That's another one for you to do a review on anyway. It's got the cat's real nice. It's got a Ducati 1198S, I think it is.
Which Hall Brothers?
No, the old George Inn.
Yeah.
But the cat's real nice. It's next to the bar. But the seats in there are all bus seats.
Ah, yeah.
And the place to put your lid as well. It's real good.
Yeah.
You didn't got the pub cat as well. If you like cats, you've got a cat that's friendly.
Yeah, oh, yeah. The cats don't like me. They always scratch me.
It's a big fluffy thing. But anyway, yeah, it's real nice.
Yeah.
It's like a typical it's a really old pub, you know, with low beams and like quite dark inside fireplace and all that.
Yeah. Oh, I'll try it.
Yeah, it's worth you're putting on your channel, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I'll have a look. Thanks for the recommendation.
Might be all right.
Nice to see you again.
And you? Yeah.
Right, see you later, guys. See you later, mate. All right. How are we doing? Hey? On the way out. We're going back now. Just a quick ride, yeah. Right, we're off ski. Go on then.
In a bit.
See you in a bit, dude. So we just finished at Hornsey there. Got Craig behind us on his KTM, and bumped into Chris and Lindsay, old friends from years ago. I was like looking at Chris thinking, can't remember who you are. You know when someone waves at you, when you sort of like look and smile. Anyway, once he said it, just instantly came flooding back. But yeah, that was Chris and Lindsay's kids starting the bike, and this is how the bike journey starts. So you get kids when they're you know, at young ages like that, and get to start a bike, and that's it. They'll be hooked. And the bike just sounds epic. Just sounds so good with that exhaust. This is what I'm saying about this bike, it's nuts. When you don't expect it, that front wheel just goes whoop whoop, just wants to pull up. And there we go, guys. That's the little review, 1,000-mile review. I really enjoyed that, actually. Had a good blast on the bike. I just love that Carpuride. Just sounds wicked. So let me know what you think in the comments. Could you ride the Fireblade on the daily? Or is it just a weekend warrior? For me, I could ride that on the daily. Love it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all on the next one.